Oh my goodness, another day at the shop. Holy crap, I haven't taken a freaking couple of days off of something yet, but I've been busy as frig. Holy. Well, I just got back from picking a little something up. Here, look what I bought. Huh? Huh? I know a few of you guys are gonna be like, bro, I need that. You know, I already know it. I know it. You know, I got a few landscaper guys that like watching the channel, and once you see what I got today, you guys are gonna be freaking out. So I was able to get all the paperwork with this thing. What do we got here? Exmark Viking. Every bit of paperwork, all the VIN numbers, and I guess there's like a serial number and operation and parts manual. I even got this original sales receipt. Take a look at that. Holy shit, that's with tax. The 40609 is with tax. The 4309, the 4390 is without tax. Somebody paid a lot of money for this one. Oh. Let's go take a look at what Peppercat Keith bought. Oh, I need those. Stay. Holy autofocus. But I think before we go in the tent, I think we need to change out the battery. This place is just jammed with junk. I gotta start cleaning. Next one in the shop. So, here it is. Just gonna step on a few things. Yeah. Exmark Viking. Looks pretty good. Yeah, we gotta take off the cover here eventually, try and figure what this guy did. Apparently he drilled a hole in the block to try and get one of these studs undone, so I'll have to figure that out. Obviously it needs tires. Not that big of a deal. We're gonna rebuild the hydro pump. It is a back seal that's leaking. Not that big of a deal. Well, it turns out pretty good, and we're gonna do a couple bearings. Yeah, come on, there it is. We're gonna replace the 3 bearings in them. Actually, there's 6 in total. There's 1, 2, and 3, and there's doubled up, so that's 6. So we're gonna replace inside the mandrels. We're gonna throw some new blades on it. Other little things. Gotta get a recoil for it, obviously, but it's a V-twin Cali. Should be a pretty fun project, I think. What do you guys think? The dash thruster and all that good stuff. It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna show what those are for. I'll have to read up on it. Throttle. Obviously the speeds. You know, it's been sitting for, well, it's been sitting since last July, so it's almost a year. But it looks pretty good. It's a 48-inch deck. So, yeah, this is the next one in the shop. Whoa. Just climbing over it. Whew. Man, it is a warm one in that tent, I'll tell you. Get my drink. Awesome. Anyway, so there was the Exmark Viking. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I got it really cheap. I got it for 305 bucks on eBay. You can't really beat that price on an auction. Yeah, love auctions. And, you know, it seems pretty good. Obviously, it needs a couple of things, like every other mower I get, it needs a couple of things. But at least the engine's good in it, hopefully. We're going to get a recoil for it. We've got to figure out how we're going to fix the stud. The guy snapped off and then drilled a hole into his block. Yeah, luckily the hole's pretty small, I already saw it. Got to get the recoil for it, got to throw some new bearings on it. Should be a pretty nice mower. I'm debating whether or not to keep it or not, believe it or not. I've had my thoughts. I'm like, geez, I got this thing really cheap, you know. I could either fix it and keep it and then sell it later on down the road, but I really don't need a mower that big. You know, I every now and then I do say, man, I should do some landscaping to kill some free time, but then there's like weeks like this where I'm just friggin' slammed. You know, like I won't be able to work on that thing for until probably next week. You know, I'll be lucky if I get at it maybe today just to see what it needs and order some parts, but I won't be able to touch that thing for about a week or two. I mean, I'm just that jammed. I got 2 4-wheelers supposed to come in here, and I've been putting them off, you know. So it's like weeks like that where it's like, should I maybe do a couple landscaping jobs? And it's like, there's no way I can do that, you know. So I don't know. We'll have to make up my mind eventually, but I know the mower's worth some serious dough because there's a few of these on Craigslist for a shitload of money. I didn't even know it was a V-twin. I just thought it was a single cylinder, so it's already increased the value. And then all the paperwork here that shows that the fucking thing, it's a 2000. I guess an 04. I don't want to show you guys the paperwork because I got it from the original owner, one owner. Sales date 8/21/04. So it's probably, you know, a few years there, old, made in 2004. But the guy that I bought it from, he bought it at age 17. Holy crap! Imagine blowing. Oh, I know there's already a few guys out there that are on YouTube that blow that much money in a fucking week, but imagine blowing $4,600 cash on a brand new mower like that at age 17. I know I didn't have fucking, I don't even think I had $2,000 at that age, you know? So, I just think it was crazy, and he's telling me a story and all that. I'm like, jeez, that's a fucking shitload of dough. And I'm like, did your father help pay for it or something? And the guy was like, no. I did. I'm like, wow, you must have had some serious push mowers. That's all I could think of. But I don't know what I'm going to sell for. Maybe a few of you guys can tell me the actual value of it. I don't even know if I got a good deal. Well, I know I got a good deal because I could sell the one fucking pump off of it for that price. But obviously it's a few $100s worth of work. You know, bearings for all of them, I'd imagine it's going to be about 60 bucks. Tires, about 80 bucks a whack. And then obviously we got to figure out a few things, so it's going to be about $300-400 to fix it, which isn't that bad really. You know, you'll be able to sink some money into it and then flip it to a landscaper, and they're basically going to have a brand new mower. Not brand new, but somewhat new. But while I was in the tent, cleaning up the tent so I can get the Exmark in there. By the way, this is my first Exmark. Woohoo! Gonna have to join an Exmark group on Facebook. No, I'm not shitting you. I was able to find the oil pressure guy, so I was like, score! So I'm actually going to throw this guy on there, and I'm actually going to go mow my yard with it because my yard needs a mow, and I got to drain the shitty gas out of my Husqvarna because it just wants to go wah, 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 and the gas is just 100% shit. I've already smelt it. There's like no octane in it, so I'll probably dump that in my truck. Do it before I put the new fuel filter on. So anyway, enough talking. Let's start mowing. I tell you what, it took me a little while to find this camera here. Holy. But anyway, so I just got done doing the last little bits and pieces. Threw the chute on. Last night I threw a battery in this thing. Also painted up this with a little bit of truck bed coating I bought. Wherever it is. Oh, there it is. Over there. Get the oil guy on. All it's left to do is just basic tune it. Give the car a quick little cleaning. Probably maybe just adjust the valves, oil, and oil filter. So that's basically all it's left to do, and give it a good washing. But I'm going to go mow my lawn with it. We're going to try and crank her up. I don't think it'll fire up on the first try. And I need a key. Oop, here's one. Mine. I don't think it's going to fire up, but we'll give it a shot. Throttle up. Let's see. Oh, almost. Oh, almost. Take her off choke, I guess. What's done going on here? I did hook up that throttle cable, right? Let's see. Yeah, that's on. No, I didn't hear. I hear that clicking guy. What do we got going on here? Believe it or not, it might not be getting fuel yet. see. Oh, I'm getting a little bit of fuel now. Alright, that's a good sign. I did hook up all the wires, right? Yeah, that one's good. Oop, this one's a little bit loose. Alright, let's try it again. Almost wants to fire. What the hell? The motor ran on the other tractor. I even drove the other tractor. Oh, I guess I'll have to figure it out, I guess. Son of a bitch. Well, I've been just friggin' at it for about 10-15 minutes now, trying to figure out what the fuck's going on with this tractor. You add gas in it, it runs fine, then after that, it dies right. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I'm looking over here, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then I came over the wires, and I'm looking, and I'm like, ah, son of a bitch. Well, I obviously forgot to hook the line up to pressurize the fuel pump. Oops. Let's try this for a change. It would usually help if you have pressure to your fuel pump. Let's go try and find something to put that clamp on. Let's see. Come on. Come on, you stupid guy. Can't believe I forgot to put the damn friggin' fuel pump pulsarizer. I put the damn oil unit on. Well, I forgot to put that on. That would make sense why the carburetor's not getting gas. Let's dump this guy back on. I even thought there was no gas in there, but I was like, no, that's gas. Let's try that again. Now it's gonna make fun of me. Needs to get a little gas into the carburetor, but other than that, we should be mowing here any second. Awesome. Alright, well, I got the oil drain on this thing. Ran pretty good. Ran really well. Most of the grass. I tell you what, I found these blades of my loft, and the blades are like fucking brand new. I threw them on this thing, cuts the grass mint. Just right through it, you know? So overall, pretty good. I did notice one problem. The gas in it is complete shit. So it's making the engine do a little wah, 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 wah. But it's not like a wah, wah, you know? So it's a little fast-paced, so I mean, just getting enough octane to run it. So I might just throw a little bottle of octane booster in it. Yeah, it should be pretty good. It's not the carburetor, no, for a fact, because when I ran the tractor before I pulled the engine, it was fine. So I know that's the problem. But I just love these cast iron front axles. They're just so nice, you know, compared to like these. Well, I don't have a steel axle on here, but the steel axles are just a pain in the balls to turn. But these cast iron front axles, smooth as silk. And I even put a little bit of grease in it. I packed them with a little bit of grease. My grease gun. Oh man, what a difference! Hoping the tires hold the air. So I guess I'll find out overnight. They didn't hold air last night just because I didn't rotate the tires, so where the shit can get in it. But we'll give it a shot. If not, then I get those tires. So whatever. Time to change an oil filter. Awesome. Alright, well, I got the other tractor sitting outside there, just got done washing it. Now I'm trying to get it once it dries up, but I'm actually going to start working on the DLT. There's this DLT 2000, 3000, 3000, alright, I wasn't sure what it was, but yeah, so got the motor somewhat on, like I said the other day, nothing's really hooked up. I'm going to start popping some stuff on it, and it should start looking pretty good. I'm going to swap out the covers, put the black cover on it, and put the 25 on it, even though it's like a 24.5, something stupid. Who gives a crap? I ain't gonna know the difference, you know. And what else? That's it. We gotta pull 2 front tires off. I'm putting these tires on. I think I said that yesterday. So it should be pretty good. And that's about it. Very sharpen the blades, tighten up these rollers. They're loose as anything, so we'll tighten those up, sharpen the blades. And it should be a nice little running tractor by the end of the day. Hopefully at the end of the day. It's almost, well, it is 4:30 now, almost 5, getting close. But, well, maybe we'll get the the motor running, and throw the deck on. No guarantees, though. You never know what you could run into. You never know. And, hopefully tonight I'll come back out after dinner. I'll buff up the, DYT and get it all nice and ready, and, away it goes. Awesome. Anyway, enough talking. Alright, well, having a little bit of problems with that tractor. I'll get to that in a second, but yeah, this Craftsman here cleaned up pretty damn nice. I think later on tonight I'll give one last look over, quick little buffing in the hood, just to get rid of some of those scuffs and stuff like that. And tires seem to be holding there. They would have lost air by now. I can already tell, so that worked out pretty good. Spray up the back hitch there. Make it look like there's no more rust. And it'll look pretty damn good. Yeah, so I got these bin here down at the other garage, and I got the pieces I need. I got the battery piece, and I'm hoping, yep, they're in there. Oh, how'd that get in there? I need these set of lights here because this one here doesn't have one. That is Craftsman, yep. So I'll be able to hook these up. What are these? Wait a minute, these aren't Craftsman. Those are weird. Those must have came out like a John Deere. What are these? That's an older style Craftsman. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Some bitch. Well, I guess I'll have to wire these ones up. Oop, there goes the bulbs, but hopefully those will work, so give it a shot. If not, see what happens. I'd imagine they'd fit in here. I don't know, those look a little funky. I don't know the Craftsman. I don't like the Craftsman wires. Look how clean that cover is, huh? Looks like a brand new friggin' engine. I guess they fit. That works. Cool beans. Oop. There it is. That works. And I'll get connected right into there. Perfect. Couldn't be better. And for this guy, I don't know what the deal is. Like I said, this is the first time I'm actually firing up this engine, and something doesn't sound right. I thought it was the valves, so I went back, checked over the valves, and that wasn't the problem. So I was like, alright, well maybe it's the carburetor. So I swapped out the carburetor. I don't know what I did with it. I don't know what I did with it. So I swapped it out, and it still didn't solve the problem. So I'm going to try and fire it up for you guys, see maybe if you might know the problem. Alright, so choke's on. Throttle's all the way up. Now watch what it does. That's all what it wants to do. It just wants to pop, 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 pop. You know, I can keep it running if I keep starting it, you know. Now if I keep the choke off, no choke. Isn't that weird? I don't know what the problem is. Maybe one of you guys might know. It's not the valves. It's not the governor. I checked that. It's not the carburetor, obviously. Thought it was a spark issue. Checked if spark. That's not the problem, so I don't know. Could it be something internal? Let me know. Drop a comment below. But anyway, we're going to end the video here. Tomorrow we'll be probably working on that guy. I got that racing Husqvarna we got to bring in here. Get that going. And that's about it. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Might have been a short video. Might have been a long video. I didn't really keep track of today's video. But hope you guys enjoyed it. So anyway, we'll talk to you guys all tomorrow. Hopefully you guys will have a good day. See ya.